Hi, Earthlings. Okie doke. So it's been some time. I'd like to say hi to my new subscribers. Hello. Pleased that you've subscribed to my channel. Now, I know I haven't been on here for a little while updating any information, but I do have a lot. And I will begin again filling up the channel with some more information. Now, let us just start with now. We're in the Scorpio new moon. So as we know, the sun and the moon are together, traveling through the day, across the sky, through the day together. That is our soul, sun, soul, and our psyche. The moon is our psyche, our intuition. So Scorpio also symbolizes the time of transformation. The transformation has actually already occurred, hasn't it? But this is the showing of the transformation. Our old identity has actually, to us, passed away. It's in the past. And it's not really our new identity, it's our true self has come forth more into our physical form, is showing. And now the public are about to see the physical aspect of our transformation that we have gone through, for all of us who are on the same journey as me. So let us begin. Pluto is in the final degree of Capricorn. Pluto always expands our soul. So we're going into the age of Pluto is going into the age of Aquarius, remembering I explained to you it's always a revolutionary time, and the time of Jesus, Jesus ben Pantera, was also when Pluto was in Aquarius. So a lot of amazing people are going to step forth in this next 20-year cycle. People are going to find the hill that they are prepared to die on. They are going to make their stand. And that is where we are coming into in reality. Right, so our starfoot has been built on the high plateau, and our dam is nearing completion. Remembering we're in the year of the wood dragon dam, and the reason why our starfoot fort is built on the high plateau is we had the 2 full moons in Capricorn this year. Capricorn is the earth plateau, the high point where most of it is an old ancient tree, a very large ancient tree that's been cut, and then we build upon that. So looking at our life, we could say that we were that old ancient tree. And don't worry, because a part of us, we were air layered first, so it was like a branch of us was selected of our sacred tree, and it was covered in the soil and water, spirit, and the new roots grew, and then that was cut from, and it's going to be planted again. So we are exactly the same DNA, but we are starting again anew. Now, so we've already seen that there's been a thing that has occurred where our boundaries were tested, and we got to sort of like use those strong boundaries. They were tested, right? Taking one moment to remind everyone that Jesus Christ of Nazareth is my Savior, and I am guided through this journey on earth by Lord Shiva. Shiva is my Lord. Thankful for all my protection, and I am obedient to my intuition. Now we're in the 5th stage of the year of the dragon. It says things that are chord in tone vibrate together. What has affinity in their innermost nature seek one another. Water flows to what is wet. Fire turns to what is dry. And we are in the time frame of gods and ghosts. Okay. So, the I Ching tells us clouds follow the dragon, winds follow the tiger. Clouds is the realm of the active gods, the part of the heavenly realm that can intervene. The winds always carry the spirits. So, remembering that we are in a spiritual battle, it's imperative to know. Now, okay, the gods ride upon the clouds, the ghosts ride upon the wind. And it reminds me of the Bible verse, your enemy the devil prowls like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Resist him, standing firm in your faith, because you know throughout the world others are undergoing the same kind of sufferings. Be sober of mind and watchful. Faith is our fortress. And I found Psalm 18:2. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold and place of safety. Those sent to attack cannot penetrate the defenses. Now, this is exactly where we are at for this next beginning of what will end up being the Virgo Pisces eclipse season to come on its way. We've already had the first opening of the door in the zodiacal house of Pisces. It was okay. So we're in between two eclipse cycles at this time, the ending of the Libra and Aries. I'm so sorry that I haven't been back on for a while. I've had a lot of I've done a lot of studies, of course. So when the solar eclipse happened on October the 2nd, 3rd, I dreamed, and I had two very strong dreams, and that woke me up. One, I stayed awake quite a long time, and they were exceedingly relevant. Now, hopefully during that eclipse season, you too dreamed, and that gave you your insights, because our spirit, our consciousness, that goes to the spiritual realm, not the astral realm, just the spiritual realm, has brought into our consciousness, into our awareness, I beg your pardon, what is going to occur in physical reality. Now, the changes. Okay, so it is safe to be a good person now. Embrace it. Okay, so we are coming into a time of our power. So before, being a good person was a very frightening thing to be. And now it's going to get safer, and safer. You can trust your journey. I have written here, our body is the home of our soul and our spirit in this earthling reality. The purpose of our body is to replenish the earth. When we die, our body is to replenish the earth. That is what we have a body for. The earth is a recycling, living realm. Now, become very secure in your body. It is very safe in your body. Keep your body clean and tidy. Stay with it. Become emotionally steady and stable. Do what you love. Now, I love bonsai. And I'll show you my guy. I've had him for a little while. I'll show you this baby. It's got some overgrown parts at the moment, but this is my sweet darling that I'm growing. And I've just decided how its next transformation is going to occur. I've had that for a long time, and I've kept with it. And now I made friends with a few of my neighbours. I'm sort of like expanding my communication. And I was like, I really like your tree. Is it okay if I do some air layering? Explained what it was, and I have found people to be really into the idea. So I've got a little air layering going on in the neighbourhood, and I'm going to have a little collection, which I'm so excited about. Now, I'm not going to tell you on here all my exciting things that I love, just because I want to also keep myself safe. I can't believe I've got so much and I haven't spoken to you. So I'll leave that out, Misty. Yeah. Trust your intuition, your insight. Give structure to the ideas that you love and to what you need for your real healing. Commit to your love for your creative projects. Make it real. Perceive and trust in yourself. Communicate your needs and they shall be met. It did happen, so trust it. Go towards what makes you feel new and youthful, the new adventure. Do not fall back into old fears. Step forward with your new choices. The past 16 years is over and that energy is gone. It's gone. That energy is like, you know, when a big tornado comes and it's absolutely devastating and it leaves a shitload of rubbish and just ruined everything. But the storm itself is over. Now it's the cleanup, right? And you've got to get on hands and knees and this sort of thing like that. Pull out from the wreckage the things that you can that are salvageable and rebuild. Now, this new Pluto cycle of soul expansion, the next 20 years, the revolution, is our time of rebuilding. It's also a time where we need to be a little bit smarter than Jesus, who selected 12 close disciples, and one of them was the devil. Remember, he said so himself. Now, we are going to do it differently this time around. I've really gone into it. So let's see. Stabilize your faith, your commitment to the new cycle of your goodness. The past is never coming back, and it's never going to be the way it was. Your body is the first security in this new beginning, so protect your body and stick to it and do not share it with anyone at this time. You are going through a transformation. Don't let anybody penetrate you whether that's physically, whether that's emotionally, whether that's mentally. And if they do try to take a little stab at you or something like that, you have got your defenses. Please use your boundaries and deflect. Now's the time. This is a really interesting sort of little time that's coming, and what's going to happen is all the bad things that people threw at you or said against you and did is actually now turning back and going. It's the boomerang effect, and it's all coming back to them. What you send out comes back to you. So when you send out blessings and good fortune, that's what comes back to you. Yay! But if you send out malice, hatred, and anything malicious, that's what's going to come back to you, dear oh dear. Now, some people have been doing that for quite some time and they're not going to feel good. And sadly, they're not going to be able to get out of it either. So now, we can share ourselves with others later. First, it is us. Calm and collected, insured, assured, sure. The Scorpio season seals everything. Remember, Scorpio is a fixed sign. That is fixed water, the iceberg. 1/3 is above the surface and 2/3 is below the surface. We ground ourselves, we control our flow. If any bleeding occurs, we stem the flow. Be serious about your healing. Keep refreshing your body, your mind and spirit with inspiration. This is the moment. Have faith that your intuition is 100% right for you. You don't have to share it with anybody else. You just have to do it for yourself, because the good Lord wants you to survive. Your progress cannot be undone. There is so much momentum in the new. There is no going back. People might be uncomfortable with your new cycle. They cannot imagine your positive future. But you can, because we feel it. Have confidence in yourself. Do not do any disservice to yourself. Be the example to show others it is safe to follow your intuition. It is safe to set yourself up. You are building your future for you. Hold strong. Show them it is safe to use your powers, and it is going to get very exciting. Walk in your powers. Now, I want to forewarn everyone, the 6th stage before the changing of the Chinese New Year into the year of the wood snake is arrogance. So it's great to have powers, but don't be arrogant about your powers. Don't be so prideful about the powers that have been given to you. Remember always to direct everything back to your Creator. Okay? Now, as in, I thank my Creator every day. So there's no coming back. Now, walk in your powers. It's very impressive. Go forth and prosper. Okay, so we're in the time of impressiveness, impressions, and our impression is making our star frequency upon the earth wherever we walk and stuff like that. So this is the it's almost a time of creation. Okay, so the transformation is like we're not in the cocoon anymore. We're now the butterfly. The butterfly, we're like, what? The butterfly don't look nothing like that caterpillar. Hello. Okay, so positive feedback from the universe builds with you. Believe that there is more goodness, more good quality thoughts. Opens the line of communication. Just talk about it. And the new is a breath of fresh air. Expand your global reach. Expand your success. You can never fall where you have fallen before. Never ever. Reinforce your healing. You are an independent identity. Be open to different looking people because this is your future. So I looked, my new favorite revolutionary guy is Ernestito Che Guevara. Now Che also great revolutionary, but got caught up in he was a reader. He liked to read, so he was a bit of a Marxist, and he liked Marxism, and he thought it was the way to go. So he was a communist. He wanted everybody to have equal. He did not like capitalism, and he saw poverty, and he was like, I've got to make a change. He was a doctor. I studied to be a doctor. Came from an affluent family, and then he was like, actually, you know what? This is not right. Everyone should be treated equal. And he's right. But the problem is, others wanted him to join forces with them. They always do. And that's where Che got into trouble and ended up being assassinated by the CIA. So I want you this revolution to stay individual. You don't need a group. You don't need a gang. You don't need a political party. We are going to stay individually on our energetic path as we step forward. And we are going to show as individuals how to move forward through the revolution. It's a woman's world. What was will be. And the revolution is evolution. Now, keep making everything better. How can I do this better? How can I do that better? How can I better myself in this? What's the better way to do it? This is the key. Now, be expressive, be brave in your gifts and talents, and give them. What community do you want to align with? What is it that you would like the world to be? That's your alignment. See the small details, dot the I's, crossing the T's. We are having an embodied experience. It is not our identity. Do not regenerate hard feelings. That is in the past. We know more now. We know better. We make adjustments to expectations. And the people who were in their power of being the tiger and the roaring lions kind of guys, let's just say, anything that's to do with witchcraft, demons, the music industry, Hollywood, government systems, and that, it's not going to be the way of the future, okay? It's over. And it's all going to come crashing down. All the Illuminati stuff and that, it's over. Now, they're going to try, of course, and formulate another group, and they'll call it by another name, and they're going to do some bad things before it all passes away, but it will pass away. Now, it's going to be very unsettling for them, but we are not a part of that, so we don't align with it. Now, it's very, what's the word there? It is, it's very, it's sort of like, it's very revealing, and we're at a revealing time where what was hidden is being exposed, and the veil's being lifted, and a lot of us are being awakened. And those who have come to this point and are awakened and transformed, are so thankful that they've made it through everything and that they were right about a lot of things, and everybody tried to smear our name. So, beg my pardon. So, those who smeared your name and sent spiritual attacks upon you when you were at rock bottom is how disgusting these people are. They had first-hand experience with your pure soul. They saw you, they experienced your love, and they knew that the divine is working through you, and they knew you were a vessel for the divine, and they experienced you. And yet they chose to come up against you and talk bad about you, make up lies about you, and slander you. So remember, that's what happened to Jesus Christ as well. Look at what they did to him. Okay. And that's why Jesus came and saved us, because he knew too. Now, every group in the past, now I'm talking again about the revolution, and my beautiful Che Guevara, he had a plan, but every group in the past was infiltrated, so we've got to do it different this time around. We keep our plan to ourselves. And thankfully, a good bunch of us have been isolated from friends and family and all the people that were used by the evil influences to bring you down or to be your demise. So it was very sad, but all through it, the good Lord was saving us, and the amount of protection, wow, the stories I can tell. So have peace of mind, because you know how divinely protected you are. We keep our works independent. Now, whether we be Cascoid, Negroid, Mongoloid, Indo, or Asian lineage, a mixture thereof, whatever, it matters not. Our mission is clear. It is the same as what it was when we were a child. Now it is safe for us to begin again naturally. We stay away from any alphabet soup, the three-letter organizations, etc. Even the big old whole alphabet rainbow one. We keep clear of disease. We interact more with nature. Be safe, be seen. Be more beautiful. Be more loving. Be more nurturing. Be more free. Embrace your life, your breath, and your body. Now, genocide is real, and robots are also real. The elites are a very sick culture, and they have always been sexual predators, and they went mainstream. The mafia, the Jewish mafia, fashion, everything to reduce the importance of a woman. Now, I just want to quickly say, because my battery is running low, Always remember the book of Daniel, how we will be fooled by the devil doing good and then gotcha, he's bad. Remember how Ashton Kutcher started Thorn and spoke at the United Nations. Ashton was a model for the Abercrombie and Fitch. He is a friend of Danny Masterton and P. Diddy. Now, my next video is going to be all about the shadow government known as the Cabal, or the other word is Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, which began in the 12th century. So my next updated video is going to be about how long this has been going on, 12th century, and we will start there. And I love you all. Many blessings to everyone, and be ready for the next exciting update all about the Global Jewish Network. See you later. Bye.